What's good, y'all? A few of y'all niggas last time was jacking the last story time I did, so here's another one for y'all. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so let me give y'all niggas a rundown, right? We had this little teacher, right? Her name was like Miss A. That's what we gonna call her, right? Little white lady. Mad nice or whatever the case is, but she was wild soft, right? We like in 5th grade, I'll say. Now, we all liked Miss A, but we just used to not really respect her as much because she was a little too soft, you feel me? Like, she didn't really, like, lay down the law with niggas, you know what I mean? But besides that, we had another teacher that used to come in there and teach us math, right? We gonna call that nigga Mr. Jefferson, right? That's what we gonna call him, Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson got a fucked up walk, you know what I mean? We don't know why, but bro walk is fucked up. And he mad rude, mad disrespectful, he always on bullshit. Like, he had mad victims, pause. Like, he used to really violate kids all the time, disrespecting them. Oh, you on welfare, you broke, you dirty, your mother don't do nothing, your mother out there hooking, like just saying crazy shit, bro, like calling niggas moms women of the night. That's wild, bro. At like 5th grade, nigga, like I'm 10, bro, you bugging. Dad used to tell motherfuckers that we didn't know our pops either, and predominantly, like the whole class is predominantly black, bro, like in Spanish, just like that nigga. That's crazy, bro. So off rip, he had like a little racial thing going on with him or something. I don't know what the fuck he was so mad about, but bro was losing his fucking mind. But anyway, right, this motherfucker decides to talk crazy to me, right? Because, like, you know, we playing in the back of the class, you know, do a little bullshit, little paper balls and shit at each other, though, not at the teacher and shit, right? This nigga, he gonna walk over there, he's like, cut the shit before I stick my foot where the sun don't shine. Bro, what? Who the fuck are you talking to? Like, I was like, yo, bro, what? I was like, nah. I was like, I'm telling my father. This nigga was like, if you can find him, what? Can he get his phone call like on some shit like my pop's in jail or something more? Like I don't know my father. Then the nigga proceeds to say, you probably don't even know who your father is. Bro, what? Nigga, I was fucking tight. As a 10-year-old kid, that shit had me fucking vexed, bro. I told my mom was like, oh, hell no. You know, she got all mad and shit. Like, you know, regular black mother shit. Fuck that shit. I don't play that. My father was like, don't worry about it. This nigga just was mad quiet, bro. And my pops used to love to go to work because the nigga loved money. The nigga said, yo, I'm calling out. Fuck that. I'm gonna be there in school with you tomorrow. I was like, I bet. Nigga didn't even go to school with me. Like, I walked to school by myself. Bro just pulled up. Let me backtrack. So I'm in the class now, right? I'm in my classroom and shit. I'm standing at Mr. Jefferson. I'm just making my little angry face like he's supposed to give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I'm a kid, so I'm just like, yeah. And then this motherfucker proceeds, right? Mr. Jefferson, he's like, oh, did you tell your father? Like, acting like I don't got a pops, bro. I was like, yeah, I did. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, and what did he say? I was like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, right. You didn't, he couldn't get his call. Like, just saying crazy shit. I was like, yo, bro, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? Like, now thinking back, I was like, yo, this nigga's bugging. But, you know, fast forward, right? The class proceeds and shit like that. You know what I mean? He acting like it's a normal time. I'm sitting there, you know, staring him down, mad. I ain't answering no questions. I ain't participating. All of a sudden, we just hear like a bang on the window and shit like that, right? You know how the little back in the, you know, the little window, they had one door in the front, one door in the back, right? He went to the window in the front, right? The little window and shit. All I see is just like somebody ducking down, but I don't know who the fuck it is. Nigga open the door. My pops just bust through the door because niggas ain't get to the door fast enough for him. So this motherfucker just bust up in the room like, hey, you Mr. Jefferson? Like that. This nigga, yes, I am. Like he about to, you know what I mean? Regulate or something because he don't know who the fuck he is, right? My pops is a tall, bald, black nigga. Like off rip, tall, bald, and black. That just means you some sort of threat, you know what I mean? So now my teacher, Miss A, right? She looking all shocked and shit and kind of scared because she don't know who the fuck that is either, right? So now my pops literally grabs this nigga, Mr. Jefferson, by his collar, bro, and drags him, like proceeds to try and drag the nigga out the class, bro. And you know, like I said, he had a fucked up walk, so he's like hobbling and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like think of Kirby from Dead Presidents. Now my pops is like, yo, come here, player, come here. So I'm like, I bet. So I get up and shit and I go out the classroom and shit and I'm standing there. And then this nigga grabs motherfucking Mr. Jefferson, has the nigga up against the wall, like off the ground type shit. And Mr. Jefferson wasn't no little nigga either, you know what I mean? So he got the nigga hemmed up, like off the floor, you know what I mean? And this nigga's like, yeah, apologize or whatever. He's like, I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry. He's like, no, don't fuck that, apologize to my son. So this nigga's like, I apologize, it won't happen again. This nigga was panicking, bro. This nigga was on bitch mode. So now my pops, right, he grabbed the nigga mad close, like pause. He got next to this nigga A. He's like, if I have to come back here, I ain't talking. Slung the nigga into the wall and then walked off. He's like, I'll see you at home. And walked the fuck off. It was like, how the fuck I get out of here? That was the funniest shit because bro didn't know how to get the fuck out the building. I'm like, yo, you gotta go downstairs and shit. I had to tell him what to do. Bro, word to everything, Mr. Jefferson was quiet as fuck that day, bro. Nigga didn't even barely want to teach us math, bro. This nigga was acting mad, like shaky and shit. This nigga writing on the chalkboard and shit shaking. Like, I was like, yeah, this motherfucker's a bitch. So now I'm sitting there like, bet he won't do that shit again. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga definitely did that shit again. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't do that shit to me though. You know what I mean? Pause. He definitely didn't do that to me. He definitely violated another kid like that. So nigga didn't really learn his lesson at all. Truth be told, he just didn't fuck with me. Truth be told, I don't even know what the fuck happened to that nigga. You know what I mean? So Mr. Jefferson, if you watching this, suck a dick, nigga. Fuck you.